Hey, what's the deal? Miss your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording right now, it is 4:52 p.m., June 20th, 2025. You know what I mean? And this is one or two videos I'm doing for the day. I'm about to clean some dishes, because I just cooked. You know what I'm saying? And I need to make this video because, I'm a fan of Just Alex. You know what I mean? I like Just Alex. I think Just Alex has, great wrestling content. He's been in the sphere for a very long time. You know what I mean? Texas guy, everything. I'm not from Texas, but he says from Texas and everything, right? And he came out with a video yesterday about how he feels burnt out in wrestling content and such. So going towards way later in the video, right, where he's asking people for questions and such, he mentioned something about Mercedes Moné, how, Mercedes Moné, when it comes down to, value and also with AEW, paying people and such, he mentioned how, if WWE wants her and Okada, that they got to match what Tony Khan is paying them, right? And I'm like, WWE doesn't have to do shit. They don't got to do shit. They don't got to do shit in two ways because, number one, even if Tony Khan matches, right, people still leave. They still leave AEW, right? Look at Jade, right? Look at Jade Cargill. Look at Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill, she, AEW matched the deal that WWE gave her, right? And she still chose to go to WWE, right? And so, that I find cap all the way there. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they will take a pay cut. Like, even if they take a pay cut, you're still going to be making bread. You're still going to be making some really good fucking money. You're still going to be making millions, regardless. But the thing is that, what value does Mercedes and Okada have? What value do they have? What value do they have? What? This little bullshit run that Mercedes Moné is getting where she's winning all the championship belts and such. And what the fuck has Okada done since he got to AEW? Huh? Okada has not done shit since he got there. Right? Remember, everyone was saying how, Okada is basically the Rock or the Steve Austin of Japan, right? Kazuchika Okada is, he's that dude in Japan. He's in the top of the echelon in Japan. He comes to America, he flopped completely. Oh, great. He's going to get a match with Kenny Omega at All In. Yay! Fucking yay! Does that mean shit? No. That doesn't mean a motherfucking thing. Because look how Okada's been booked. Look how he's been booked. Right, since he got there. His value is shot to the fucking core. You know what I mean? Okada has no value. Oh, Kazuchika Okada, whatever, Kazuchika Okada, Kazuchika, whatever, Banjo Kazooie, whatever the fuck you call this motherfucker. I used to like Banjo Kazooie. Listen, Banjo Kazooie was my shit. You know what I mean? But the thing is, what the fuck, what value does Okada have in wrestling in the United States in 2025 and beyond? What value does he have? Huh? What true value does he have? He has absolutely nothing. AEW killed his value. They destroyed his value. Right? And with Mercedes, she made it that, all the women in wrestling could get paid. Well, great. But what value does she have? What value does she have? If I'm WWE, and both of their contracts up, because both of their contracts, let me see, they signed last year. So both of their contracts, I think that up in 2027. I'm passing on both of them. Number one, AEW destroyed. They destroy people. You know what I mean? They destroy people. They outvalue them and all this other bullshit, right? They outvalue them. And the other thing too is, like with let's look at Okada, right? Let's look at Okada. All right, Okada is only brought in AEW to do this stupid fucking match with Kenny Omega, right? For the fifth time, but this time in American soil, right? Is that match gonna deliver? Yeah, it's probably gonna deliver, but it's not gonna be the barn burner that you think they're gonna give. You know what I mean? Because AEW don't practice the strong style and such. Like what Thing does, like what New Japan does, right? And so that match is gonna be good, but it's gonna be not great. I hate to keep it a buck. And if Okada proved also that Japanese wrestlers don't get over in the United States. They don't. They fucking don't. They don't. You know what I mean? They really, really don't. Do I have to mention someone by the name of Shinsuke Nakamura? Huh? Do I have to mention that? Look how many times WWE tried with Shinsuke, right? And he's failed. He's failed like a test. You know what I'm saying? He felt like a fucking test. They tried, and boom. If AEW wants to re-sign Okada and Mercedes, go right ahead. Go right the fuck ahead. Go right ahead. Because here's the thing, okay? And let me speak on Mercedes too. First, let me get to Okada. What the fuck can you do with Okada? You can't do shit with Okada. His booking has been terrible. It's been fucking horrible. It's been fucking horrendous, right? Since he got to AEW. And then people were afraid, like, oh, WWE's going to turn him into a comedy character. But look what the fuck AEW has him doing. Bitch. Bitch. That's all he fucking says. Bitch. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, and then, why the fuck would, what could WWE do to rebuild Okada to the point where he's back in New Japan Pro Wrestling for? Nothing. They can't. The dude is damaged goods, man. He's damaged fucking goods. And then let's talk about the Red Bone. Okay? What the fuck happens when the Red Bone loses all those championship belts? Then what? Wait, she's just going to jump back to WWE? The thing is, she got fired twice. She quit twice. Fucking twice. And I made a video about, and I didn't give a fuck how, she gives off light-skinned girl tendencies. And I don't like light-skinned girls, period. But she give off those fucked up tendencies to the point where it's a turnoff. It's a motherfucking turnoff, yo. It's a turnoff. And why the fuck would WWE want to bring her back? Oh, and speaking of Mercedes, right? In Busted Open, Dave LaGreca and Dolph Ziggler both agreed with each other that Mercedes Moné is the best wrestler in 2025. No, the fuck she's not. To me, the best wrestler in 2025 has to be Stephanie Vaquer. Hands down. Hands fucking down. I can list a bunch of people who's better than Mercedes at this point. Fucking Toni Storm is better than Mercedes. You know what I mean? Like, Mercedes is not even the best female wrestler in her fucking company. And y'all say, oh, she's the best female wrestler out right now. Where the fuck you getting that from? Oh, because she won so many belts. That don't mean jack shit. That don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean this light-skinned bitch gets creative control. She has creative fucking control. So of course she's gonna definitely, get her way. Come on, man. Stop with the Mercedes bullshit. You know what I mean? And just like WWE is smart would be smart for passing up on both Mercedes and Okada. Anyway, guys, I'm about to be out. You know what I mean? I definitely will be coming with another video. I'm going to check y'all tonight. Peace.